guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my September Boxycharm. I'm really excited about this. I know I just did my August Boxycharm like 2 weeks ago, but my boyfriend got me Boxycharm towards the end of August because my birthday is August 26th. So I didn't receive my first box until like the week of like August 30th, and I uploaded my video on September 2nd, and then my September one came like really fast a few days ago. I want to say I got it like the 9th or 10th. So I do apologize that I do have the two Boxycharm videos so close to each other, but that's okay. It was just the timing. But I figured if you guys were interested in the September Boxycharm, it was still a video that I wanted to get up for you. I got some really nice things in this month's box, which I will go over, but I figured instead of just talking to you guys about the products that we could do it try-on style, I've seen Kathleen Lights and a couple other YouTubers do their Boxycharm reviews month to month try-on style, so you guys can actually get a feel of how the products apply and the quality and stuff like that. And then of course I'll tell you guys what all the products are worth and what the value of the box is at the end of this video. I'm not gonna do a full face get ready with me. I'm just gonna kind of go product by product, and if this doesn't, I mean obviously this isn't all of the steps and stuff that I need to do my makeup, but anything that's not in here, I'm just gonna jump off camera and do that. We're just gonna be focusing on what is in the September box. So I really hope that you guys enjoy, and let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're gonna start off with is this Luscious Cosmetics Angel Eyes Primer. I had never heard of this before, but I swatched it when I got my box and I was really pleasantly surprised. Usually eye primers like this, I kind of think of something like the Urban Decay eye primer potion, or what did I use? I used like the Lorac eye primers for a while, and those are usually just like clear and sticky, but this one is actually like really opaque. It's almost like a liquefied MAC Soft Ochre, almost like a concealer vibes. Just a little bit more about this primer. It says, the guardian angel for your eye makeup artistry, this cruelty-free vegan formula glides onto your eyelids without dragging or creasing, acting like a magnet for both eyeshadow, concealer, and eyeliner. This primer ensures a perfectly smooth canvas for longer lasting color payoff that stays in place all day and night, and this retails for $14. I'm just gonna apply this like I would any other eye primer. Yeah, it definitely looks like opaque. Let me see once I blend it out. I only tried this on my hand and it did look like it was really nice, so hopefully... Oh wow, that looks like really full coverage, you guys. It almost reminds me of concealer. Okay, I think I put a little too much. Let me move some on the other eye. Okay, wow, I'm really impressed. That's literally like concealer level coverage. I've never tried just like an eye primer that had this much pigment in it. And it feels really, really hydrating on the lid. Like it's not one of those really dried down. You guys see it kind of has like a little bit of a shine to it, which I like because I'd rather it have more of a hydrating feeling and then go ahead and set it after than rather it be really, really drying on my lids, because sometimes my lids tend to be a little bit dry anyway and they do have some texture. Do you guys see that? Like, okay, hi, so nice. I honestly feel like this is giving me more coverage than concealers that I've tried on my lid. It is a little bit more yellow and like half a shade too dark than what I normally go for. So I would say if you have like really fair skin, this might be a little bit too dark on you. I'm not sure if they have other colors. This one is in the shade Nude, but I will pop it up on the screen right here if this does come in other colors or if it comes in like translucent or something. But you guys, I'm really impressed with this so far. I hope it holds on the eyeshadows okay. I feel like this box has a lot of stuff for the eyes. The theme of this box, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys, is Wildflower. This is what the card looks like right here. I think it's really cute. But the next thing in here is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale Smoky eyeshadow palette. Made up of 12 highly pigmented shades, the Nightingale palette is sure to help you create your best looks. The matte, shimmer, and satin shades are soft in texture, and the luxuriously smooth formula makes for easy blending and long wear, and this retails for $35, and I believe that this brand is carried at Sephora. I have heard of them here and there, but I haven't tried anything. And here's what the palette, and here's just a little close-up of what the palette looks like. Definitely more on the cool tone side, more of like a smoky eye vibe, but I'm gonna play around with this today. You guys know I'm not the best at working with cool tones, but I'm gonna try my best to create a look with this because it is really pretty, and I definitely see like a lot of people loving this palette. I'm gonna go in and set that primer with the shade Nocturnal. I don't really ever wear primer without setting it. This one is creasing a little bit too, so I'm just gonna go in with the shade Nocturnal and just pat that over the primer to have a nice smooth base for the rest of the shadows, and just to make sure the primer doesn't slip around because like I said, it does look pretty hydrating. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit closer. I want you guys to see how smooth my eyelids look. I think they look so nice, especially after setting it down with some of that shadow. They look so nice and they're really, really velvety and soft. So I think maybe this inner corner is a little bit tacky still, but I think that these shadows are gonna go on so smoothly on top of this. Next thing that I have to try is also for the eyes, and I was so excited when I saw this. So this is the Alamar Cosmetics Ojitos brush set. But this is 3 brushes made with 100% synthetic fibers. These brushes are extremely soft, durable, and essential to your brush collection. The flat painter brush effortlessly applies color onto your lids, while the fluffy blender brush, that's such a tongue twister, while the fluffy blender brush can be used to seamlessly blend colors together. The flat tight liner brush is perfect for direct color application on your lash line, and these 3 brushes retail for $18. So let me open them up and show you guys. I think they're so cute. I love the coloring. It's like a green and a super warm copper. So here are what the 3 brushes look like right here. I think Gabby did a great job with creating these. They're definitely all essentials that I would use to do my eyes. I mean, I'm just really extra, so I use a lot of different brushes. I like a little bit more like detail work. I could easily use like 7 brushes to do one eye look, but I think if you're just someone who like needs a blender, a lid shade, and a liner brush, these are perfect. And if I'm just doing like a quick everyday look where I need something in my crease, something on my lid, maybe a little liner, and call it a day, I would definitely use these. But I definitely am gonna try these out today. I probably should wash them before I use them, but that's okay. They were wrapped up in plastic, so I'm sure that they're fine. But I'm definitely really excited to add these into my brush routine. I love eye brushes. I definitely don't think that you could have enough, and I was literally looking for the perfect cut crease brush for so long, and I feel like something like this, which is the lid brush that she included, is going to be perfect. So I'm gonna put these to use today with the new palette. So to start off the look today, I'm gonna take the shade Hide and Seek, which is a really cool tone brown, almost borderline gray. I get really nervous when I use these shades. Like I said, I don't think that they necessarily look the best on me, but we're gonna go ahead and test it out. There is a little bit of fallout with this, but not much. Like when I dip my brush in, you can't really see. It's more when I tap off the brush, a lot pops off there. But I'm just gonna start lightly buffing this in my crease. I'm gonna try to make that a little bit more concentrated in my lower crease, and I feel like I have a little bit of a patch right here that fluffy brush isn't really getting the color to stick to. So I'm gonna take my Sigma diffused crease, which is the E38, and just try to pack it right in the crease right here. I feel like this is definitely one of those shadows that looks a bit better built up. When you kind of just fluff it through the crease sheerly, it does look a little bit patchy and a little bit weird, but now that I built it up, it looks much more smooth and much better. Now to go in and build up the outer corner, I think I'm gonna take the shade Flip Out right here. This is like probably the warmest shadow in the palette, even though it's not warm at all. So I wanna try to take advantage of that one because you guys know I just love like a nice chocolatey brown in my eye look. Ooh, this one's really pigmented. Let's see how it goes on. I'm just gonna pack this on with a angled shader brush. Ooh, that one's really pigmented. I like this. This is definitely gonna be a little bit more dark and smoky than I thought it would be, but honestly, with this palette, I feel like that's kind of like the only type of looks that you could do. So if you guys are really into smoky eyes, maybe you would wanna check out this palette. Wow, that went on so easily, and I didn't even like blend it yet. I'm kind of just like patting it on, and I feel like it doesn't even look half bad. I'm gonna take that original fluffy brush with no additional product, just gonna try to move around the edges of the dark shade to kind of blend it up into that original transition. I definitely don't think this next step is necessary, but I'm just gonna take the shade After Midnight right here, which is a really dark gray. I just wanna go a notch darker just to see how something of that depth performs on the eyes. Then I'm just gonna go back into the original shade we used, which is Nocturnal, just to kind of buff it underneath the brow to do some further blending and just to clean up that area. For my lid today, I'm gonna go in with the shade Clutch, which is this shade right here. It's like a really interesting metallic brown, but it has some taupe in there. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love how this shade looks. I'm definitely gonna put this on my lid today. I'm just gonna take this on the lid brush that came in the Ojito set and see how this applies without any Fix Plus. That's pretty. It definitely is showing up and it's way more intense than I thought it would be with just a dry brush. I might still go in with some Fix Plus just so I could really shape out the front of my lid how I want it, but honestly, that's really not half bad with the dry brush at all. It's actually really good. Oh yeah, you definitely get a little bit of a more intense look with the Fix Plus. You guys can definitely see a difference. I feel like when you wet the shadow, it brings out some of those little reflex and like these silver shimmers that it has, whereas when you use it dry, more of the taupey brown base shade shows through. So I'm just gonna do the same exact thing on the other eye, just kind of to intensify it, but I really love how this looks. All right, you guys, so here's the finished eye look. I love how it turned out. It's definitely not as cool tone as I thought it would be. I definitely tried to avoid some of these like bluish, more slatey gray shades because I don't typically love how those look, but I feel like it's pretty typical to a smoky eye that I would do a little bit more on the neutral brown side. Maybe the only thing that I would change if I wasn't using this palette was adding a little bit more warmth in the transition, but other than that, I really do like this. This is definitely a really huge hit in the Boxycharm for me this month. I do just want to go ahead and try out this last brush that came in the trio, so I'm just going to use this Break Free shade, which is a white with some shimmer in it. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna love this. This one does look like a little bit glittery, and I just want to apply some of this on the brow bone. All right, so this shade is definitely more than glitter. It's definitely frosty, which is pretty with a look like this. My foundation and my concealer are now done. I'm so excited for this next product because this is from a brand that I've been seeing for so many years, not only the years that I've been on YouTube, but like watching YouTube for like 8 or 9, maybe 10 years now. 10 years ago I was 10, so I probably was watching YouTube, but it is the brand Galactic, and I got their Skin Glow Duo. The card says, formulated with crushed pearls, this creamy duo blends beautifully onto your skin, creating a fresh dewy radiance. Dab onto the highest points of your face to give you the absolute glow, and it is $26. So this is what the actual highlighter looked like. When I first opened this, I did think it was powder, but it is a cream highlighter, which I'm really excited about because I have been more into cream highlighters. This is in the shade Moonlit, so you get a little bit of a lighter, more champagne one, and then this one does have a blushy undertone. So I think for today, I'm gonna use this one. As you guys can see, I already dug my finger in this, but I haven't applied this to the face. It is a very creamy texture. Let me just swatch them both for you guys so you could see. They definitely give you more of a lit from within vibe once you blend them out, but those, sorry, I have eyeshadow on my hand down here, but those are the two shades of the skin glows that you get. And by the way, if you guys are wondering what my nail polish is, this is KL Polish Zoe. This is what she released in her first ever nail polish collection, but I think today I'm gonna be wearing the lighter, more champagne one. So I haven't applied this to my face yet, but I think I'm going to, ooh, and then just with my sponge that I used for my concealer and foundation, just kind of press that into the skin. You guys see it's just giving me such a natural glow to the cheeks. This is probably my favorite way to apply cream highlighter, and I feel like across the board, a beauty sponge just always works. Ooh. This product kind of reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Liquid Glow. I tried that in a recent like Chit Chat Get Ready With Me where I tested out new products, and I feel like this has a really similar effect to where it gives just like a wet, natural look to the skin, but it doesn't have any glitter or shimmer in it. But I really like this. Let me put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I think just to try it out, I want to take the more pink one just like right underneath there, almost as like a blush. This is definitely gonna be too shimmery for a blush, but maybe it'll just add like a little bit of color to the cheeks. Do you guys see how it's like sticking? I feel like it's like once it dries underneath, it's not blending on top of itself. I had to press really hard. I honestly don't see much of a difference. I mean, I definitely wouldn't normally use that as blush. It's definitely, maybe if you have like a little bit more of like tan to deep skin, you would like that one as a highlighter. But as far as like the color goes, once it's blended out, I don't see a huge difference. But I definitely think I'll just be sticking to the champagne one, or even just mixing them together. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. And I even feel like this is one of those cream highlighters that you could put a little bit everywhere just to look extra dewy and glowy, because it's not glittery like I mentioned. Look at the glow my face has, you guys, from this. I really like this. I definitely see myself using this a lot in the future. Like I said, I've just been super into cream highlighters, so I'm happy that I got this in my box this month. So I just finished up the rest of my face. I did my lower lash line. On my lower lash line, I just took a little bit of hide and seek and flip out and just buffed it underneath there. I used the little thin eyeliner brush from Alamod, and it was really good, and I really liked that for kind of lining the lower lash line. And then I buffed it out with the fluffy brush. And then on my inner corner, I took the shade Break Free, again, that same frosty shade that I have under my brow bone, just to highlight my inner corner. I threw on my mascara, and now it is time for lips. In my box this month, I got another liquid lipstick. This is by Grande Cosmetics, and it is their Hydra Plump liquid lipstick. This semi-matte liquid lipstick utilizes key active ingredients and hyaluronic acid to give your lips an instant plump within 3 to 5 minutes. It provides long-term hydrating benefits, and the long wear formula ensures color is locked in. Wear all day long without cracking, drying, or stripping the lips of their natural moisture, and this retails for $25. I'm not typically a huge liquid lipstick person, you guys know, but the Hydra Plump and the semi-matte claim kind of has me curious. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this today. I love the packaging of this. I'm not really too crazy about the outside unicarton. I feel like it looks a little bit cheap, but I love the actual component of the lipstick. It's a gorgeous gold. It's just a gorgeous gold, and then you could see the actual red shade coming through. And this one is in the shade Red Delicious. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. I have swatched this on my hand, and I don't think that it dried down all the way. I think it's kind of like a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip kind of vibe, but let's just go ahead and apply this and see. I'm really scared of plumping things because I don't like when my lips have that tingly feeling, but hopefully it's not too bad. So let's just go ahead and apply this. I don't know if I like how it smells too much, but the color is really pretty. Oh, it's kind of burning. I know it's not the like most even and best application of liquid lipstick that I probably could have done, but I really do like the color. Again, it was really easy to apply. As far as the plumping goes, I definitely feel it. My lips are like ice cold right now. Do you guys know when it kind of feels like minty, like really, really cold when the air is hitting my lips? So I don't know. I mean, I did overline my lips as it is. That's probably why they look a little bit wonky, honestly. But so I'm just gonna leave the lip on for a few minutes while I do a little conclusion for you guys, and we're gonna see if it actually plumps. But that is everything that came in the Boxycharm this month. I am really pleasantly surprised. So far, I'm really loving everything that came in this month's box. I will definitely leave in the description box down below or in a pinned comment how everything wore for me, like the eyeshadow primer and everything like that. But off of first impression, everything in here was a big hit for me. I don't typically like eyeshadow primers, like I mentioned, so I was so shocked at how much I love this one. I'm really looking forward to continue to use this because I feel like it's finally an eyeshadow primer that has the amount of opaqueness, no, the amount of pigment, I guess, that I want. It's really full coverage on the lid and hydrating at the same time. So I love this. I think my eyeshadow went on so smoothly, which leads me into the eyeshadow palette, which I love. I definitely want to check out more shadows by this brand. Maybe they have like a little bit more of like a neutral warm palette. But if you guys have ever tried any other Pretty Vulgar shadows, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'm really intrigued by this brand now. I'm totally one of those people, it is a bad thing, but when I see cool tones, I kind of judge them. Like, I'm not gonna like this, they're not gonna look good on me, and they're probably going to have a bad formula. I was 100% wrong about this palette. I didn't get to test out every single shade in here, but the ones that I used really blew me away, and I think it was like the most easy, quick smoky eye ever. So really impressed with this, as well as the brushes. The brushes brushes also made application really easy. That's like the best feeling when you have really great brushes and a really great formula of shadow. Putting them together, everything just blends like a dream. Again, I'm really happy with how the eye look turned out, and I'm really excited to incorporate these into more of like my essential brushes. Like I said, I typically do use more brushes like this when I'm doing one eye look, but if you're someone that just needs like a 1, 2, 3 crease lid liner, you are going to really like this. And I feel like for $18 for the 3 brushes, if you were to buy that separately from alamarcosmetics.com, it's really not that bad either. So really impressed with these brushes, and they're so pretty. I'm really happy to add these to my collection. The Galactic highlighter is really pretty. I feel like, where was it? I think it was this cheek. I don't remember what cheek it was. It might have been this one that it kind of stuck. I feel like it looks a little bit chunky in some spots. I think I just took the highlighter a little too far down. In the future, I probably won't even try to use this as a blush. I know it's really not meant to be. I just really wanted to play around with both shades, but I really love the glow that it's giving me. On the high points of my cheekbones right here, I did put a little bit of a different highlighter on top just for more intensity. I found that when I powdered down my face, I lost a little bit of the glowiness and intensity that this gave, but I feel like it gives a really pretty sheen to the cheek. As you guys can see, I put a little bit on my chin, just a really pretty glow all over. I feel like for a no makeup day, if you just want really light, luminous, fresh skin, this is where it's at. So definitely gonna keep using this, and I'm happy that I got this month. And now taking a final look at my lips, I don't see like a huge difference. Like I said though, I did overline my lips, which I probably shouldn't have done if I wanted to test the plumping claim, but I normally don't really look for plumping lip products, so that's really not gonna make or break it for me. So far, this is really comfortable and I love the finish. It reminds me a lot, like I said, of the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip Formula in finishes. I did such a bad job applying this lipstick today, but I don't really love how it's feeling. Like I said, it's just a little bit too cold and tingly, not painful, not burning. It's just not completely comfortable, if that makes any sense, but I love the colors. But there is a little picture here that says that some of the ingredients in there do give you gradual results after you wear this every day. So I'm not gonna wear this red lip every day for 30 days, just keeping it real with you guys, but I guess that's cool. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on this product, but so far so good. I don't think that it's transfer proof. Yeah, no, definitely not transfer proof, but I really do like that formula. That doesn't bother me. Really comfortable on the lips besides the cooling feeling. All right, you guys, so the value of this month's Boxycharm is $118, which is crazy. That is such a great value for what you're paying. I will leave Boxycharm down below. If you guys want to sign up for Boxycharm, I do have a referral link. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my Boxycharm this month and me trying on all of the products. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you're subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see more Boxycharm videos from me in the future. I only have one more box coming in October because I did get the 3-month subscription, but let me know if you guys would want me to extend that if you guys are really enjoying these Boxycharm videos. It is definitely something I could think about if it is something that you guys want to see here on my channel. If you guys don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, make sure to click that notification bell down below, and that way you will get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!